Another kiss?
Kiss.
Kiss. Don't know how it's going to turn out.
Meet our family.
Don't you get that? Don't you get it? Sunset.
We've been living in a caravan while we build our own home here along the south coast of Western Australia. We're basically aspiring to live a more simplistic lifestyle so that we have more time for each other and all of the fun things that we enjoy doing in life. If you'd like to journey along with us, please subscribe, kick back and enjoy this episode of Somewhere Out There.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. This video we start our kitchen cabinets and a few other things. I can't remember if I've mentioned in the past, we don't have a lot of footage of Dane building the kitchen cabinets or like the structure of the cabinets because I was actually basically full-time teaching at the time. So he was full-time dad mode and building mode. So filming wasn't his priority, basically. He was just trying to get it done. So we don't have a lot of footage of him building the actual main structure. However, we do still have to do the drawers, the doors, some of the shelving, all which require the edge taping he's been doing. So the process is more or less going to be the same, and I'm not working anymore, so I will get lots of footage of that if you are interested in that process. He is a carpenter. He is not a cabinet maker. A lot of people think it's the same thing. It really isn't. He doesn't have the tools for cabinet making. So he's cut all of our cabinets using a circular saw, and has done so well to not chip like the interior. We've got like a black laminate on the inside of our cabinets, and he's just done really well to do it as good as he has without the right tools. I do know it was a frustrating process for him. I don't know if he'll ever do it again. Yeah, it was pretty hard work, especially looking after a toddler at the same time. So I do apologize if we don't have heaps of footage of him building the cabinets. But yeah, like I said, I will film the rest of the cabinet making and try to get him to explain a few things, how he's doing it, for those of you out there who are also not cabinet makers but might want to have a go. We are a matter of weeks away from being able to put our form in for notice of completion, which is ridiculously exciting. So yeah, thank you everyone for your support, for your comments, your subscriptions. We really appreciate it, and we hope that you're getting something out of it. Like I've said a million times, we are learning from experience. We have not done this before. We've built a house before, but we haven't built our own house, doing the owner building process. So yeah, we really are learning by experience, and have learned a lot. But yeah, really proud of kind of how far we've come. And yeah, the fact that we're nearly done it's so surreal. We sit in here at the moment and we're just like, the idea of living in here and being out of a caravan is pretty wild, actually. It's going to be pretty luxurious. So yeah, we're really excited to be in. So yeah, thank you for coming along on our journey with us. And yeah, so thank you so much for your support. I'm just going to let the video roll on. Hope you enjoy. kitchen all in place. It looks amazing. We went black on the inside. We kind of just wanted to do something different. We've got this ply edge that goes on, so that it looks like an exposed ply edge. Basically, it comes in a roll like this. It's hard to see with the light. And yep, Dane has lots of fun putting that on. I'll let him explain that process, but he literally hates it. When the doors and everything go on, they will sit in next to the ply, so they won't sit in front, they'll sit in next to it. And the doors are going to be this Tassie oak as well. So basically you won't see any black, because apart from the kick underneath is black, but all of this will be, yeah, Tassie oak. Obviously we're going to pour the concrete bench top. That'll be happening next couple of weeks. I'll make sure we film that. Oven, dishwasher, you'll get to hear all the bits and pieces later. I'm sure when we're installing it all, fridge goes there. But yeah, so he has built all of this, plus all of this, laundry, vanity for the bathroom, laundry tower, dryer, storage, washing machine. I think that's the bathroom vanity, all to go in here. He's built the bases. And yeah, it all goes on there. We're just waiting to get our floor done. So our floor is getting epoxied possibly this week, just in the bathroom, so that that is ready for us to put all the cabinetry in there. So today in the mail we received this stuff. I've done a lot of research over the last couple of months about our Tasmanian oak, because I love the creamy kind of light colour that it has to it, and over time it obviously will yellow. So I've been doing lots of research on how to avoid that, and basically you can't really avoid it. But I found this company in Queensland that it's actually like a flooring company. They have these products for you to repurpose old hardwood floors. So you can bleach them and whitewash them or whatever to kind of, yeah, rejuvenate them, I guess. So basically, yeah, we got in contact with them and we got bought some of these products. Essentially, it's whitewashing. This is made for floors. Obviously, ours isn't a floor, but we figure if it's good enough for floors, then it's going to be good enough for what we need it to do. Yeah, we will see what it looks like once it's done.
Okay, so we've started the finishing process of the Tasmanian oak. So far, all we've done is prep the actual surface. So it's been very lightly sanded, and then it has been wiped over with a damp cloth to get rid of most of the dust. And then we have used this wood cleaner. I think it's called Floorwood. They are in Queensland. Maybe I'll link the details in the description actually. So we've used the wood cleaner, which I think is basically like an acid. It definitely feels and smells a bit like an acid. So basically, after going over the Tassie oak and the edging with a damp cloth, then I went over with the mixture of this, all the instructions on the front, and then after that you also need to rinse it. So then I went over a third time with a wet or a damp cloth and plain water, and that, I mean, it still comes out pretty dirty, to be honest, considering I've gone over all of it 3 times. So it obviously strips all of the rubbish out of the timber. Then you need to mix up this oil, this white oil, with this, I think it's essentially an accelerator, and this is basically zinc, isn't it? The actual white oil. It's got zinc in it. Yeah, zinc oxide and a few other things. Titanium oxide, okay, a few other things in it. It basically will whitewash our cabinets. I did do a tester piece. You barely notice it because they're already quite creamy to begin with. But we just kind of wanted to try and maintain this colour as much as possible. I mean, I'm still aware of the fact that it will probably yellow to some extent, but if we can try and kind of preserve them as much as possible, then we will. That's why we are doing this. And then once this is done, you apply that one up there. It's called High Shield. These are all from the same place. It was not cheap, but hopefully we get good results. Either way, we would have had to finish it with something. And yeah, I like to think that we're putting some form of sun protection on it and achieving a bit of a whitewash at the same time. So that's what I'm about to do now, is these two. Once you've mixed the two together, you've got 6 hours to use the mixture. I will not be mixing all of it because we obviously haven't got our faces yet, and that will be a fair bit of product to go through. So I probably won't mix up too much because I'm only doing these, that, and also that big tall one in there has got some Tassie oak on it as well. So I'll try film it as best as possible and we will see how it goes. Dane went and picked up our tiles yesterday, so that's our tiles for our bathroom. We haven't got our splashback tiles yet. I think we're pretty decided. These are the ones that we had originally chosen out. They're just white, bit of an off-white with like a bit of a feature in it, and I'm pretty set on these, mostly because we've literally made our bench height and cabinetry, etc., so that everything is like perfectly cut, or as perfectly cut as possible, so that we don't have as much wastage. But I did bring these home too, just to see. It's a smaller one, but I think we'll just go with these. We have got our cement. We went white cement. This is for our bench tops. So white cement, white sand, and white oxide, or like an oxide that makes it whiter. Is that right? Like a bleach? Is that effectively what oxide is?
The white colour you go
Oh, it's okay, a white colouring powder. So we've got everything white. So our bench tops will be as white as possible, or a bit whiter than the slab, basically. We have got a practice concrete slab bench top sample going off over here. Not really a lot to say about that because we don't know how it's going to turn out, but so far it's looking really nice and really white. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like next to the Tassie Oak and the black, and just to see if we're going to be able to make it work in general. I didn't film the process because this is just a practice one. I will film the process of doing the actual slabs when we do them soon. Yeah. So this test slab has been going off for at least a couple of hours. Dane just said we probably should have timed it, but oh well. It looks amazing. Okay, this is the test slab, all finished, and I love it. I think it looks amazing. I love this edge on it. It has been sealed. Dane's not super stoked with it, like most things he does. He's too hard on himself. I think it looks amazing, and I'll be stoked if my kitchen bench looks anything like this. To give a bit of a colour contrast. Normal concrete. It looks amazing, babe. Normal concrete, white concrete. Dane feels like it's not white enough, but I mean, if you compare the two, it's clearly white. The tiles look freaking awesome.
At least if it's dirty, you won't even know.
Yeah, babe, it looks so good. Like, it literally is better than I could have ever imagined. Are you singing happy birthday? So you can see the tiles on here. It's kind of got like a bit of a salt and pepper fleck through it, which I love. I don't know how close I can get with the GoPro so you can actually see. There's a little bit of exposed, not aggregate. This is exposed aggregate, obviously, but this is just like salt and pepper, some exposed sand, and a little bit of aggregate. But how good do those tiles look on there? They just look amazing to me. I think the texture in these and the texture in this, it's all glorious. Next to the Tassie Oak, it's gonna look great. We just got out the basin and the tiles.
Nice lighting for you.
Oh yeah, that's really good lighting, thanks. To see what it looks like with the slab, and it looks amazing with the Tassie Oak and everything. The tap, we didn't, we didn't get the tap out, but that's the colour of the tap. I think I've showed you before. It's gonna look so good. I'm so excited. Laundry's all fit now. Fit. Overhead's in. Dane's gonna start forming up to pour the bench tops. It's all coming together. Starting to feel a little bit more empty out here again, which is nice. Got a lot of cleaning up to do. So pouring bench tops and then tiling in the bathroom. Woohoo!